Hello there, this is Malik and welcome to an episode 1 of a new Wildermyth playthrough. I haven't played this game for too long, so I definitely want to play it again. And, you know, I've got some sort of, not debts to pay, but I want a thank you to give to these two. So I've got Nakomi, one of my subscribers, and Off by One, who are both in this particular little mission quest. Apparently they're siblings, so that's a thing, I guess. And then returning from my legacy characters, we have Adsho, the burning paladin of doom, and Tiff, my furry trash wolf girl. And apparently she's a wild hill painter, playing the part of a wild hill painter, and Adsho is returning home. So, yeah, we've got you two in there, and I've sort of randomized things, picked a few colours, and we're just going to go with it. We're just going to run in there, get started, and that's pretty much it, really. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so what's our starting platform? Oh boy. Okay. Well, we've got no kobolds on this one. The Drago, or whatever they're called. Okay. Right, well, let's see how it goes. Let's get this done. Memories and dreams, those lightless gleams that our eyes see confiding. They take us from tables and summon us home, warmly felt and ever fading. A prodigal child of Reachfurrow returns a grown man. He comes wealthier than when he left, but having lost more, the afternoon fades. Looks the same. Definitely smells the same. Wonder if Grendo's still a scrort. Suppose the young ones are women and men. Adsho has no plan to stay. He seeks a certain book from the famed Reachfurrow library. One he's found before and never long forgets. I don't think there's any more wild night books after Felrose, or did you know that already? Off by One and Nakomi are brother and sister. Nakomi? You hear me? Both possess the Mystic's gift. No, sorry. This book, it's strange. Neither of them know it yet. Yeah? How weird we talking, huh? Drawings of nightmare beings haunt every page. Nakomi and Off by One flip through it. Writings, Kyoran. What's it called? Dread Compendium. This was just sitting on a shelf? Yeah. Tucked away back here in the dark. It's amazing. All the varieties of... part of me wishes I were there, to see whatever inspired all of this. That's because you can't read those descriptions. I get pieces, and they're gross. Well, at least I don't have to search. They found it for me. Noticing the newcomer, Nakomi snaps the cover closed. Adsho grip? Was that Nakomi Summers? Have I been gone that long? Folks used to call you Cricket. Please don't spread that around again. Well, listen, Oh, did you ever meet my little brother? I'm Off by One. I do remember him. And... I need that, sorry. Need what? Oop, well, the book apparently now is his. Adsho takes the book from Nakomi's weak hands. Aww. And walks out. I'm not sure how he took the book. I mean, as you can see, books, paper, kind of, yeah, that would be a problem. Question. Was he always as rude as that? Bitter feelings take root. Must have had a reason if we failed to see it. Naturally the same begins to develop. goodness. Yeah, we can have the bitter feelings take root. We can do that. Was he always as rude as that? Skipping any further reunions, Adsho leaves Reach Furrow in the hour he's returned. Something strange. Are you brave enough to follow him? I'm in. Something's weird about that man. Young, you're warned that anyone might be anyone someday. That all you bring and all you chase will choose your mapless way. The sun's already low when they embark. Okay, so apparently it's just these two. Okay, let's remember how to play the game. So anyway, let's scout the area. Obviously we're going to scout with those two, because apparently Adsho is just... I don't know where he is. These stories were drafted in trails. Know where that line's from? Wondervein. By Stillery Loam, right? Made me want to have adventures. These stories were drafted in trials, scribbled into landforms and lettering of dustprint, crushed clover and the blood I left on briars. Each moth-blotted figure traced in Moon's hand. These stories of mine are transcribed moonlight, but they were invented by my feet. I think Loam wrote and wandered in a lonely hurry, like she knew what was coming. In her later years, they say she couldn't recall her own name. The first evening comes. Distant hills grow long, bluish beards. Listen, just crickets. And no one ever called me Cricket, okay? But how far behind would you guess we are? Probably close. How much faster could someone conceivably go? I wonder. Adsho, he was a teenager when he left. Me, maybe 13. How old were you? No idea. And then, so now. Well, it's difficult to say who's speaking there. And then, so now, what brought him back? They eventually lie down to sleep. But sleep's elusive on the naked ground. The dew chills their skinny limbs. They stare at the dawn. Ugh. My neck feels roped to my shoulder. Maybe as our muscles warm up. The going only gets steeper. And further from anywhere they've been. We should be well able to do this. Come on. It doesn't take long for Adsho to realise he's being followed. He drives a harder pace. But the off-by-one siblings prove persistent. They're both called off. I see. One of them's called off-by-one, but they're the off-by-one siblings. That's odd, but okay. I'll accept that, I guess. Spirited in their pursuit, if not particularly wise. Well, yeah. Looks like off-by-one's got a bottle of something strong, probably. Hopefully. Definitely wise to bring that. Warms the soul. The 8th day dawns grey. They enter the ruins at noon. Stone walls, flailed at by wind and years, stand stubborn where they were founded. One of the last unburied skeletons of old Cure. This is Eldstone, has to be. I remember you wanting to come here back before. We hiked a long way. I'm glad though. Hard to beat the charm of a classic ruin. I doubt we're catching Adsho at this point, right? Should we think of heading home? See those metal points on the highest pillars? I read that those were for trapping lightning, curing sorcerers. They'd harness it somehow. Think we'll get a storm? Hey, off-by-one? You read about Curans. Used to spout things about Mistcleath and Astral Queen, buried walls. You remember that? Yeah, I was obsessed. Ever learn about these particular stones, or this area? Well, Eldstone was a whole settlement, they think. You know how you hear about the old, the castles, the knights, lords and all? A lot of that's secure, I guess, beyond the traditional stuff. What I remember, what I read, did read everything I could find. They were people like us, but they knew secrets had long since been lost. Sure, and life remains, in most ways, a mystery. They built grand halls, keeps, wrote epics, charted stars, made things, beautiful things. Many of their stories survive and get put in our language, but it's a lot of the original meanings are lost. Story, song and dream, they celebrated these things, but feared. They feared, how do I explain it? It's like they believed deeply in the power of imagining. They're poems that skirt and outline some dreadful idea, a threat. I don't know. But it's assumed they made an awful enemy. And now we have ruins. Oh, full of an awful enemy. Know what I envision? A swan-like lord of Cure. His dark silks and satins, thrumming starlit ballrooms. Mum said we're supposed to have a Curan bloodline. Pretty sure she was just stoking my imagination, but... The air splits shrilly open. Or something like that. From chattering piles, a creature skitters that's unlike anything they've seen. Twin faces leer. The future forks down two horrible throats. Okay, what the fuck? So, I like the fact that we've got, basically, it's a branch and a spoon. Yeah, go on then. Okay, you can have a branch. I like how you've got what looks like ad show in the background overseeing the situation. A hard bow. Go on then. In that moment, the dormant power in their blood awakens. The sleeper has awakened. Let's see if I can remember how to fight in this game. Okay, so Off by One is growing stronger, so you've now officially become a mystic. So, indignance. Off by One's presence is charged and his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who have entered adjacency with him for any reason. So it's just like you emit stank, and that stank hurts your foes. And the damage is based on potency. Okay. Archers, Off by One bonds with the earth and summons from seedling and silt a wondrous tree which pins surrounding enemies. It's kind of cool. Compulsion. I mean, the compulsion sounds fun. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do, because I don't think I've had compulsion before, so compulsion will be fun. Okay, Nakomi, what are you gonna get? You can have indignance as well. Naturalists are just really fun. Yeah, you're gonna go druidy, I think. And we've got 3 thrusks. Okay. Right. Nakomi, I guess you're gonna infuse with well, there's a web. But this tree is a much better thing to infuse with for now. Vine Wrench is pretty savage. Yeah, I could just shove it further away, I guess. Well, that's rude. Hey, Adshow! How you doing, pal? Right. You're gonna get in there, and you're gonna start wrecking shop, yeah? Cone of fire! Burn! Okay. You're gonna compel that fucker to just go away. Shame I can't compel it into the flames. Maybe next turn. Or maybe not next turn. We'll see. And more thrusks. Okay, this is getting a little bit harsh. Okay, that show's gonna move forward. Another big Bernie thing. Jeez, I'll show you, monster. No fire that can be compelled. Let's just infuse, because obviously that's always a good thing. Bone Lance. Can I have Bone Lance? Anything in particularly good? Just that one. Yeah. That's good enough. And now it can be flanked and thrown over there to its death. Yeah, I've got to remember about flanking. Like auto hits. Okay. Naomi, you can move. Or Nakomi, you can move forward. Yeah, you can move forward a bit. It's cool. It's cool. How strong is this tree? It's not got much health left. Lol. Let's splinter blast those two. Yeah, sure. Come on, man. You can get in there. Be all tanky and burny and just all of the things. Hopefully that will then kill that one and make a nice line of fire. Not a line, but at least some fire. Okay, off by one. We want you to move forward. Should have walled. Forgot about walling. Let's compel that one to just move into that tile. Yeah, only a little bit of damage. Yeah, Adsho's made of stronger stuff than that. Komi's getting a bit of a nom. Adsho's fine. Basically uninjured so far. So we're gonna rip that one's... oh no, it blocked it. Fine. Fine, we're just gonna burn it then. Along with its friend. Adsho's a beast. But he's like the experienced warrior, you know? So it's not like it's an unusual thing. Infuse with the flames. We can move and do a bone lance. Or we could do a compulsion. I do like the compulsion. I think we can compulsion that to just walk through all this fire. I wonder if it'll go all the way through. It does! Yes! Compulsion is awesome, combined with fire everywhere. Oh my god. I just kind of assumed it would take the damage and like snap out of it, but it's like, nope. Nice. Right, let's infuse with this fire. And then just like, just burn. Whee! I mean, we wrecked shop. Woohoo! Well, obviously, yeah, the spectral lantern goes off by one. The final shriek shakes columns, bounces along causeways as rattling legs shudder still. Big dragon bug. Did we just do magic, though? Always knew we were different, but... Did you know the Thrixel were here? No? Well, I can see you're gonna ask what a Thrixel is. Here, sadly, this book will help you more than me. You basically forced us to follow you. Can't you just stop and explain? Shh. The softest song tickles their ears. A hum so gentle it sounds like a windy lie. Like boughs groaning in a breeze, like gaps in walls breathing in a gust. Triss, wait. Were you out there? Adsho's... I didn't even... it's a shout. That was a shout, apparently, guys. Adsho's shout is warped by sudden, sweet-smelling fog. The fog floats from everywhere, turns archways into ogres, rubble into roaming ooze. Madam Wheat! Please, Madam Wheat, I'm here! Who are you shouting for? And what, I mean, is... And what are they doing, off by one wonders? Walking? Are they searching? What are they searching for? Madam Wheat! What are they searching for? Through the stones and fog and trees. What are they doing? What are they... And... Ooh! Spoopy. Spoopy! Oh? I'm walking in the forest. Yeah. What? Tree trunks gather around them like gawkers. Sunbeams stroke their faces. We alright? What happened? We were... I don't know. Somehow they... Who's they? Thrixel. Must have been more of them. Okay, and when you say that word Thriskel, my body hurts. Thrixel. The Thrixel. They're... Remember that book? This book? Yeah. The important thing is they're capable of... how do I say it? Capable of captivating the mind, grounding three birds with a glamour, sending them stumbling far to die. The rakish stranger pauses to be seen. And how long had he been standing there? He offers some kind of perfunctory salute. Yes, little nest-thrown dears. You might have been food for wolves and weasels, but a man happened by who bore a gift for magic, a glyphic smile, and an enduring fondness for birds. His speech glides, perfect and strange. Skimming steps whisper him near. Is that one of them, the Thrixel? It's only likely. This one's wearing pants. I am not one of anyone, and certainly no one so unpleasant. I am called the Mothman, wherever so I am called. I am the only one there is. His articulations are uncomfortable on the eyes, spider precise. Simply look at me, not whole human, but half, and half better. I am man and more. He seems alright. Seeming. I did the wrong voice then. He seems alright. Seeming is a weapon, well wield like a sword. And that is a bright warning, pithy and true. Fortunately, as I have just finished saying. I am no Thrixel. Now forestall your misplaced animosity and listen. I found you three ensorcelled, wandering deep in the woods, removed from any reasonable roam. Where unreason reigns, Thrixel hide their aims. And that is one of mine, but you can use it. For one with my abilities, gathering you and waving away your enchantments was a trifle, a matter of politeness, and yet the ones who cast these webs, they are not the dull drones they appear to be. They are imaginative. They expended thought on removing you, and must have deemed three flimsy birds dangerous to their designs. So I am struck with wondering, why would they think that? You must admit, it is a curious thing. We did kill some of those spider-leg, double-headed dragon things, glow bellies. Maybe we were more important than anyone thought. I kind of always... It'll be dark soon. The Mothman follows Adsho's eyes. He lifts his glance to the shadowy leaves. And that's when Adsho leaps. The Mothman doesn't seem to hurry, but Adsho tackles air. Tell me where Madam Wheat is. Tell me, you cursed thing. Oh dear nestling, follow your own wings back if you are brave. See what is heaping under the shroud, but be warned, you may once more wish your sight sweetly veiled. He turns to leave. Hey, Mothman, why would anyone believe you? You are lost in the woods, my dear. Whom you believe makes no difference. Oh, and borrowed shadows flush and drip from trees to cohere around him. The forest bleeds to black. I do suggest little birds flock together. You would never guess how many owls there are in a night. Sudden as the darkness clottered, the last light smears it away, and they stand where a Mothman might never have been. The trees crowd thicker. Which way did we even come from? How far did we walk without knowing? I'm not really hungry. Did we eat? Sleep? Hey, Adsho, that name, Trisweet. You shouted it when we were in the ruin. Your teacher? We're here because of you. Adsho whips around. Trisweet is who taught me the warrior's way, among other things. She made me hide. Hide? They began to walk. From the Thrixel. Came and they took her. Took everyone but me. Focused. Come on. I see the wood's edge. Think we ought to head south and west. I don't know where I got the word focus from a moment ago. Life's not supposed to just happen to you. It's not a story. We have to take back control. I was wondering when you'd start that talk. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, the sad little eaglets. I should stitch for them a hero name. They may someday need it. So we got to name the company. Okay. So, Nif's Generation sounds a bit boring. Panther's Darkness. It's kind of cool, I guess. Rivals of the Scarred Promise. Or Enter the Old. Yes. I like that Panther's Darkness is not too bad. Ghost's Bounty. Ooh, I mean, that's kind of cool. The Owls of Winter. But we weren't the owls. We were birds, but not specifically owls, according to the Mothman. Council of the Lion. Heralds of the Dawnlings of Holy Hope. Could just be. We could always do something like Kestrels, because Kestrels are small burbs. Kestrels of Panther's Darkness. I don't know. I just like the Panther's Darkness thing, because Panthers are very dark, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's quite nice. And with us being little burbs, yeah, well, why not? Here follow the tales of the Kestrels of Panther's Darkness. Fly home, little birds. Okay, well, that'll be it for this episode. That went quick. We need to do some stuff next episode. But until then, I'll bid you all farewell, and as per usual, cheerio.